up, guys? It's your boy, Hotshot Dave, coming back with another video, dropping knowledge so we all make money. So, I'm running these longer runs now. I'm doing 1,500, 2,000 miles. I can get up the highway. I got time to pull off if I need to. So, we are now, we've been doing this about 4 months. But now I'm ready to like really expand it out and do more of it. I'm a broker now. Like I now have a brokerage. I'm a partner with a buddy on a brokerage. I am also going to offer dispatching service to 2 trucks. You've got to have CDLs and you've got to run over the road. And you have to trust the process. Like if I'm going to dispatch you, I will dispatch you. And I can only do that because I have the brokerage now. So I'd be a legal broker slash dispatcher. I'm not one of these fly-by-night. So, guys, that is what we're doing, trying to help people out, doing it that way. You can check out the Throne account. We've got information over there to get you paid. You can see, remember, call Howard, get your money quick. Call Victoria to keep your money. And right now, Hotshot Dave's going to teach you how to make the money. Let's get on in. Well, so what's up? It's your boy, Hotshot Dave. Today, we're going to talk about dispatching a 3-car versus a 5-car. What's the major difference of these trailers? Obviously, one holds 3, one holds 5. Which one makes you more money? What's the different styles that I've used for dispatching them? And which do I like better? So, a 3 versus a 5 car are 2 totally different animals. And I understand most people, don't really understand the major difference other than you hold 5 cars now, right? Well, yeah, that's a huge difference. But that's probably one of the minor details, one of the small details that, yes, matters, but doesn't matter as much as far as really making this decision on whether you're ready, whether you're capable, you know what I mean, and whether or not it really fits into your style. So a 3-car is what I call turn and burn trailer. It's used for the short loads. The goal is get them on, get them off, get them moving, and get going. I mean, now that's the goal of every trailer, but once I explain this, it should make a little more sense, I would think. So a 3-car, you can only make so much money with a 3-car. So you have got to keep the loads rotating. Like you've got to keep cars coming on and off, on and off. So if you're running a 3-car wedge properly, you will be able to run the expedited freight. The loads that nobody else will run. The loads that nobody else can run because they don't know how to run them. They don't know the proper dispatching style. And now with a wedge, you can go anywhere. Like take that trailer where no man has gone before. That's where you're going to get your most money. You're going to get your most money by A, hauling really big stuff like I do, or B, doing what no one else can and will do, like I did. I would run, when I was running my wedge, I would go anywhere. But I would try to avoid the major cities. The major cities do not benefit me in a 3-car wedge because you have stingers, you have 7s, you have 8s, you have everybody going to the major cities. As I've said before, you have what I call flyover states on these lanes. That's what you want to target as a 3-car wedge. Now let's say you look on the board and there's only two. So you find what I call as a staple load. A staple load, as I've said in another video, is a load that holds the packet together. It holds everything together. Without that load, you're not going there. It just makes zero sense. So once you find that staple, that will be your best paying load. You want to build around that. You want to make every single thing around that make sense. You know, and you may have to pick and drop. Let's say you're going from Dallas to Michigan. Well, you may have to take one to Little Rock, or you may have to take one to Memphis. You may have to drop in Little Rock, pick in Memphis, and keep it moving. And 90% of the time when you do that, that will make you more money than if you just ran a straight load. Now, you don't want to pick and drop your whole load. That you don't want to do that. You just want to get the big bucks, the big money, and then if you have to pick and drop around it, then so be it. But you are essentially the FedEx of car hauling. Because you are a hotshot. People claim, oh, you're not a hotshot, you're a car hauler. These loads we run are usually so hot that they've been sitting for so long. You know, I got some right now. A lot of the hot loads I run they end up being really big loads now, because I can't run that same style I used to run. Because in the wedge, I learned my hot spot, like my target mileage was 500 to 800 miles. You don't want to go over 500 to 800 miles, because you want to be able to get them off every day or day and a half. You don't want to be picking and dropping 3 or 4 times a day, because you're going to end up missing something and have to sit overnight. So if you can drive a full day, drive, you know, part of the morning or half the morning, then drop and pick as you go, that's where you're going to really nail it with that one. That's going to be the big ticket there. You know, now if you're going, like I said, if you're going them 1,500, 2,000 miles, well, you're wrapping up 2 days at a rate, and there's no flexibility to make up for it. Like if you're running at $1.90, then you can get your 250. That probably puts you right around your 210 on miles. So in the 3-car game, in the 2-car game, you have to be able to make up for the bad loads, because there's going to be bad loads. But do not, and I repeat, do not run for fuel money. You're not out here for your fuel money. You're not out here for your health. Because I'm going to tell you this, and this is like a big revelation. This is a secret that obviously no one knows. And I guess I've got to be like super special just because I know that. But you don't move your truck, you don't have no fuel money, guys. So when they say, oh, I'm covering fuel money, you only got fuel money because you took cheap freight. If you don't take it, you don't have fuel. What a revelation that is. You know, so I don't know about you, but I'm not out here to run for fuel money. That's just not me. So that's kind of what I did with the 3-car / 4-car. And you'll find, you know, your little areas and your niches that you want to carve out and you want to run. Like you can find a lane, you can find a triangle. You know, there's a lot of different ways to do it. But there's only 2 places to start on skinning a cat, the front or the back. You can start in the middle, but it's double the work. So That's what I do with the 3 car. Now my 5 car, it takes too long to pick and drop 5 cars to do it every day. So what do we do in that situation? Well, now we get $3, $3.20 a mile, and we're running 1,500, 2,000 miles. Take me 2.5 days, but I've just made about $4,000 on 2.5 days. I don't know about your numbers or your math skills, but mine tell me that's pretty darn good money. So the style is definitely a little different. But now here's the kicker. I still run that same expedited Hotshot freight. I still pick those up. I still drive a couple 100 miles between cars. I'm not a Mannheim person, say nicely. I don't chase the dealers. I don't chase the new cars because in the grand scheme of things, even with a 5 car, I'm still in the realm of 9 cars if I go in them cities. 9 cars are 35, 40, 50 cents a mile. Like, that's kind of what they run. That's their area. You know what I mean? And I don't know about your truck, but my truck ain't running that. I guess maybe if it came into like a filler, like, let's say I could throw a little Prius on there for 45, 50 cents a mile, and that's 100% profit, but I can't get nothing else on because it's of the height. No, we'll be alright with it. You know, we'll run it. We're not going to be happy about it, but the only way I run that is if I don't have any concerns of costing me money. It's got to be pure profit, and it's got to drop off there where I'm going. But I still obviously, I do very, very well with this truck and this trailer combination. Now we're thinking about getting rid of it. Haven't 100% decided yet, getting rid of the trailer. But I have no interest in really moving up. You know, where I park my truck, we have 8 or 9 United Road car holders. And they tell me, you're making that kind of money, don't give it up. Don't go to the bigger trailer. That's just what they say. So I believe them, and I take it. Because I can absolutely see what they're saying. First of all, if I went with any kind of stacker, that's definitely going to hinder what I can haul and what, you know, I can get away with. So for the 5 car, I run it the same way. I just run the longer runs. I still go to them flyover states. I still pack the bigs and the heavies, and as you see right now, the load I got now is a monster. You know, I don't know what I weigh, but I'm underweight, I promise you that. So we just you just got to get into your style, get into your way, your game plan. Find what makes sense for you. Find what works for you, not anybody else. Worry about you, your style, your way. Like, everybody tells me, Hotshot, you need a 6 or a 7 car. No, Hotshot does not need a 6 or 7 car. Not at all. Like, not interested. Not my style. We're going to stay down here with the little boys that everybody complains about. You know, guys, just whatever you're doing, do not, please do not in a wedge run under 65 cents a mile. Look, just don't do it. because that's where you would just throw a big heavy on, take up 2 spots for $1 a mile or whatever, and keep moving, and still have another one. But the dispatching is kind of the same. The results are the same. I make great money both ways, like no questions asked. So if if you guys are looking at a wedge, you're looking at a 5-car, and you kind of undecided, look and think about your mindset. Which way do you want to go? What game do you want to play? And now that I am, I'm running these longer lanes, I have time to do different things, as I mentioned in the beginning of the video. So, if you guys need any of them services, holler at your boy. But until then, like, share, subscribe, hit that ding ding.